What up, guys? If you're in Nigeria, you must have heard about the e-Naira that was meant to be launched on the 1st of October 2021 but was not launched. Now, if you have not heard about the e-Naira, where are you? Anyway, what I want to do in this video is to break it down for you. What is e-Naira really? What makes it different from the Naira we are already using? How can I get access to it? Is it compulsory? What are the disadvantages and advantages of the e-Naira? Why wasn't it launched on the 1st of October? And what is a lawsuit I hear about with respect to the e-Naira? All this is what I'll be breaking down in this video. There's also timestamps so that you can easily get to the section that you want. I believe this might be the most comprehensive video you'll be watching on the e-Naira. So subscribe if you have not and click that bell icon and let's get to this video. So what is the e-Naira? e-Naira is the Nigerian CBDC. CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency. About 80% of central banks in the world are exploring this technology. Some are still conducting their research while others are already using this technology. So what is CBDC? The simplified definition is that it is a digital form of the paper money. But you might say, the money that is in my bank account is already the digital form of my paper money. I mean, I can transfer money from my account to someone else's account without touching it. Yes, this is true, but CBDC is totally different. Let me use a few examples. Do you guys remember Yahoo Messenger, the chatting app we used to use back in the days? How this works is that Yahoo has a central server. So if I am communicating with George through Yahoo Messenger, my message is created on the Yahoo Messenger's server, and George reads it and replies me off the Yahoo Messenger's server. The message is always stored in the server, and Yahoo can choose to do whatever they want with it. Then WhatsApp came. In this case, my messages goes directly from my phone to George's phone. It's not stored in any other place apart from our phones. Now, let's go back to the bank. The money in my bank account is in the bank and not in my phone. Let's say I use GT Bank, for example, and I send money to George, who is also using GT Bank. GT Bank will simply debit and credit our accounts, respectively. But if I was sending to Mr. Blinks, for example, but who is using Zenith Bank, this interbank debit and credit is handled by NIBS, which is Nigeria Interbank Settlement System. All this happens in the background without my notice, but I'll be charged for it. If the current banking system is likened to Yahoo Messenger, then CBDC is like WhatsApp. In this case, I'll have to install a wallet on my phone. When I send e-Naira to George, it will move directly from my wallet to George's wallet. No middleman involved. This is why I said that CBDC is the digital form of the physical notes, because when I give George, say 1,000 Naira notes, it goes directly from me to George. No middleman involved. Does this make sense? Now, this is similar to how cryptocurrency works, but e-Naira is not a cryptocurrency. This is because cryptocurrencies are decentralized. They have no central authority. Once the smart contracts are deployed, they cannot be altered. But the e-Naira and other CBDC are centralized. They have a central authority, which is a CBN. In other words, you are banking directly with the CBN. So even though they are based on the blockchain technology, they are not cryptocurrencies. This has its advantages and disadvantages, and this also depends on the angle you are looking at this from. But before I go into that, let me answer a question that has been lingering in your mind, which is, if my e-Naira is stored in my phone, what if I lose my phone? To answer this question, I'll have to take a cue from how cryptocurrency wallet works. Technically, I cannot store Bitcoin on the Bitcoin wallet on my phone. What I store is a private key or the passphrase to access my Bitcoin on the blockchain network. So if I change my phone, I will simply download the wallet and enter the passphrase of my private key to gain access to my Bitcoin. For the e-Naira, we have to wait till it's launched to know how the wallet is going to work. Now, let's get back to the advantages and disadvantages of the e-Naira. Some of the advantages include reduced transaction fee, faster, reliable transaction, financial inclusion to the unbanked, replaced need of change, better distribution of stimulus package in the case of COVID-19, micro-lending, reduced cost of minting money, cross-border payments. Now, the CBN would be able to track all the transaction going on the e-Naira, which they cannot do with a physical cash or cryptocurrency. This will help to curb money laundering, tax leakages, illicit money flow, and so on. And some of the disadvantages is that it cannot yield interest since it is in my wallet and not in possession of commercial banks where they can lend it out to yield interest. You will not have the same privacy with the e-Naira that you have with physical cash or cryptocurrency, and you will not be able to spray the e-Naira at a party. So this is where we come to the end of the first part of the e-Naira video. In the next video, I'll talk about how the e-Naira will be issued, the different launches stage, how to get access to it, who is developing the e-Naira, is it compulsory, why wasn't it launched on the 1st of October, and what is a lawsuit I hear about with respect to the e-Naira. If you want to get that, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not, click the bell icon and give this video a like. Help us grow this channel. That said, I'll see you in the next video.